day, I'm fed up, I'm strapped, playlist on. I laugh at the RPMs as they ramp up. Blacked up under me, I don't feel pain. Zigzag to the beat like I own that lane. Kinda wild, kinda stupid, still I do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count me in, I'm coming alive. 3, 2, 1, hold tight, baby, watch me drive. Kinda goofy, kinda dumb, I never die, I say worst days hit hard, I still survive. Goofy in this lane, don't do anything stupid, that's what they say. I'm alive, yo. I know I'm alive, laughing in my helmet with a busted tooth, burning through the bad stuff, turn the key, motor comes alive, feel my heart skip a beat, pushing back the worst thought of the world gets mean. I get mean too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count me in, I'm coming alive. 3, 2, 1, hold tight, baby, watch me drive. Goofy on the grind, I never die, I say worst days hit hard, I still survive. Don't do anything stupid, that's what they say. I know I'm alive, I know I'm alive, no. Cold hands, warm blood, I still move on. Bad luck, sticks and stones, I just groove on. If I fall, I get back up because mommy didn't raise no bitch. You can call me reckless, you can call it luck. Sure, little goofy, little dumb, I never die. Worst days hit hard, I still survive. Goofy on the grind, I never die. I know I'm alive, I know I'm alive. Am I alive? Am I alive? Helmet on, chin up, I laugh at the day, I'm fed up, I'm strapped, playlist on. I laugh at the RPMs as they ramp up. Blacked up under me, I don't feel pain. Zigzag to the beat like I own that lane. Kinda wild, kinda stupid, still I do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count me in, I'm coming alive. 3, 2, 1, hold tight, baby, watch me drive. Kinda goofy, kinda dumb, I never die, I say worst days hit hard, I still survive. Goofy in this lane, don't do anything stupid, that's what they say. I'm alive, yo. I know I'm alive, laughing in my helmet with a busted tooth, burning through the bad stuff, turn the key, motor comes alive, feel my heart skip a beat, pushing back the worst thought of the world gets mean. I get mean too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count me in, I'm coming alive. 3, 2, 1, hold tight, baby, watch me drive. Goofy on the grind, I never die, I say worst days hit hard, I still survive. Don't do anything stupid, that's what they say. I know I'm alive, I know I'm alive, no. Cold hands, warm blood, I still move on. Bad luck, sticks and stones, I just groove on. If I fall, I get back up because mommy didn't raise no bitch. You can call me reckless, you can call it luck. Sure, little goofy, little dumb, I never die. Worst days hit hard, I still survive. Goofy on the grind, I never die. I know I'm alive, I know I'm alive. Am I alive? Am I alive? Helmet on, chin up, I laugh at the day, I'm fed up, I'm strapped, playlist on. I laugh at at the RPMs as they ramp up. Blacked up under me, I don't feel pain. Zigzag to the beat like I own that lane. Kinda wild, kinda stupid, still I do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count me in, I'm coming alive. 3, 2, 1, hold tight, baby, watch me drive. Kinda goofy, kinda dumb, I never die, say worst days hit hard.
Well, hello again, and welcome back to Final Day Gaming. Tonight we're jumping back into Voyager, an AI dungeon that is beautiful and wonderful in its own special way. We're going to continue our story. Yeah, I'm joined tonight by my wonderful and beautiful wife, Yahi, and my beautiful and wonderful friends, Neo and Yoda. I mean Cosmo. Let's see.
Hello.
Say hello, everybody. Quick recap. I think we're in a cave.
I've just put somebody's head on a spike, I know that.
Alright. Here we go. After a brutal brutal fight with the Hold Fast Cave, you and your companions have completely cleared out the Howling Throat Tunnel of the Pyre Fanatics. The Aftermath. A couple people are unalived. There's a head on a stake. Robes have been picked up, I think. Robes of the 10 fallen cultists as trophies, yes. The loot, you just finished searching the bodies. Yeah, we got that. I messed up the loot last time, so that's fun. I gotta go through and make sure I don't have duplicate stuff.
Because the scent of blood will likely attract dangerous creatures.
I didn't get any of my arrows. I shot. Let's start by messing up the narrator, shall we?
What's the new way to do that if you want to be really fun with an error?
No, I don't want to. Looking back at the recap, you fired...
Can one of you guys do a deeper search on these bodies? Just, you got nimbler fingers.
Return these 6 specific arrows to... Yes? I should only get 50% of my arrows back, but whatever. I definitely shot way more than that. I know for a fact when I did, like, the hailstorm, it used up, like, 8 of my arrows. Or the arrow storm.
Okay.
The narrator's so slow. Okay. The hell is that noise?
No clue.
No, it's I got something on my end. Dinging. I think it's my WhatsApp.
Ding,
Yeah, it's
ding. Do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
What are we supposed to do? Where are we going? Are we done in this cave or is there more?
you are currently at the filtration pool, and we are being urged to hurry because of the scent of the blood will attract dangerous creatures. While Vara wants to keep searching the bodies, boot stashes, and written orders from the Queen. So we need to search the bodies for bodies and boots. Bodies, boots, and the mysterious pulsating amberstone ring. Yeah. Right about that. I have that in my inventory, I think. Bum ba-da-da-da bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum.
Cosmo kneels in the shallow water, his breath heavy. He pulls a roll of clean bandage from his pack and begins winding it tight around the deep gash in his thigh, his hands moving with practiced, efficient motions. The bleeding slows to a trickle, then stops. He rises with a grunt, his massive frame casting a long shadow across the bloody pools. Flannel melts into the deeper shadows near the cavern wall, his black scales blending with the stone. He uncorks a small jar of his venom mixture and smears the cold, oily substance over the scorched patches on his jerkin and the shallow cuts on his arms. A faint, tingling numbness spreads through the wounds, sealing them with a thin, waxy film. His shadow wolf pads silently
actually
beside
worked.
him, a shifting silhouette that...
Agreed. Gather everything. We're leaving the way we came. We'll take the map, the ring, and whatever else we've found back to
Broke
Hillfoot.
here.
The Elder needs to see
They
this.
won't show it.
Then
will
we
they, so-
decide our next move.
What happened?
It broke a little bit.
Something
Yes,
broke.
we're taking time out.
Okay.
He didn't do any of my things.
Okay.
I think it broke.
Yeah.
Oh, I also got the host here disconnected for a second.
go to settings and go to usage and turn the story engine back onto base. Maybe that's the issue. What does Voyage Expert do? Voyage Manage...
Experimental.
Experimental. Okay.
I wouldn't count also being stable even if they're cheaper.
No, I was
So
just
I
wondering
put
what
back
they
to
were.
base.
Yep.
They mess up a bit.
I tried the Voyage Lite Experimental because it was cheaper, but it can repeat the narratives every single time.
So story engine base and then state engine high.
Yep. Okay, let's try that again.
I'm just going to continue because it's already done, or shall I just do it?
Might as well heal again.
I'm just gonna copy what I said last time. Use it again.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
No, yours did it like you do with the
I did the
poison in your
healing.
wounds stuff.
I was wondering, I wanted to see what it would happen if I put venom in my own wounds. Neo, you should try healing. Like growing berries and eating them. Your health's down.
That's still in cooldown though.
No. I don't think I have anything that will help you guys.
Yeah, 8 turn cooldown. 1 turn for the nature remedy.
Pippa moves away from the bloodied remains, her hazel eyes scanning the cavern's uneven walls and the dark recesses behind the filtration pools. She checks the small rock shelves where the cultists had kept their supplies, uncovering a few hidden stashes of dried meat and a small pouch of jagged obsidian chips before unfolding the soot-stained map of Highvale.
There's a lot more here than just hills and roads.
The map is weathered and smells of tallow smoke. A heavy charcoal circle, nearly worn through the parchment, surrounds the city of ancestors. In the margins, Knoll script tallies and sketches of stormhorn symbols suggest the cultists were tracking frost giants. A jagged line tracks a path through the obsidian veins, bypassing trade routes to favor the Lord of Red Dust's territory. On the back, dates corresponding to the waning moon mark the timing for a breach of the City of Ancestors under a magically summoned blizzard. Near the cooling fire, Cosmo pulls a small kit from his pack. His hands, though steady, are clumsy with fatigue as he tries to clean the smoking gash in his side. He manages to stop the worst of the bleeding with a thick bandage, though the skin around the burn remains angry and tender. Flammer walks among the fallen, his shadow wolf a silent, flickering presence that stays tethered to his movement. He pauses at the bodies, methodically prying the boots from the cultists' feet and tossing them aside once he's searched the hollows of the heels for hidden notes or coins. He stops near a stone pillar, lifting the emberstone ring to the light. The dull red gem pulses with a slow, rhythmic heat that warms his palm.
Eat this wild onion, Cosmo. It take the edge off the pain.
Tastes like dirt and old copper, but it's helping.
Vera
Good
Stone
answer.
walks the perimeter of the chamber, her eyes fixed on the ceiling and the darker passages that lead deeper into
Tastes
the
like
earth.
dirt and
She
old
kicks a
copper,
discarded obsidian
helping.
dagger into the water and gestures for the others to speed up.
This air is getting heavy, like the mountains trying to hold its breath. We shouldn't stay here long enough for the shadows to decide. They don't like us.
Vera's right. We've got their trophies, and we've got that map. The village elders need to see this, and I'd prefer to be sitting by a proper hearth when we discuss what Lord of Red Dust means.
Flannel finishes his rounds, his pack slightly heavier, with looted coin and gear, and signals his wolf to move. The party gathers their belongings, leaving the grisly pike as a warning to any other zealots who might crawl through the howling throat. They begin the climb back toward the surface, the damp chill of the lower caves slowly giving way to the biting, fresh air of the upper hills.
If they're planning to breach the City of Ancestors under a blizzard, Arden's watch is going to find itself facing a very cold, very dead army before the month is out. We need that bounty, and then we need a fast horse.
I
Okay.
need to name that horse Roach.
Good again, isn't it?
A roach.
Yep.
No, didn't gain that one. Healed for 41 health.
I didn't gain on you, do you?
Say again?
Last time I checked, Yoda, you cannot get an onion and eat it at the same time.
I didn't get an onion, but
Yes, you did. You ate the soy soup.
yeah, it did say I ate it straight away.
I threw it in his mouth.
And I said,
You said what it tasted, so yes, you ate it.
yes.
Why are you looking in inventory for it?
I was just
stomach.
wondering if, just in case, it actually put it in my inventory. We're heading back now, aren't we? So,
Aye. Mm.
11.
Roots deep, breath slow. Let the green light mend what was broken.
As the party ascends, Neo channels the raw vitality of the earth through his palms. Shimmering emerald light weaves into his fur and flesh, closing the spear wound on his shoulder and knitting the last of the acid-scalded tissue. Pippa vanishes into the long shadows of the mountain scrub, moving like a ghost among the boulders. She tracks ahead of the group, her hazel eyes scanning every jagged ridge and suspicious pile of loose stone for the glint of an obsidian blade or the tripwire of a cultist trap.
Keep your hand near your steel. They lost a priestess back there. The church doesn't take kindly to having their throats cut in the dark.
Stop looking over your shoulder and pick up the pace. We need to be behind the village walls before the wind shifts.
The group navigates the treacherous, crumbling goat paths of the broken hills, moving with the quiet urgency of predators who have finished a kill. The air grows sharper and colder As they descend toward the flickering torchlight of the valley, they reach the wooden palisade of Hillfoot Village under a heavy, moonless sky. The gate guards, huddled in wool cloaks against the biting hill chill, pull back the heavy timber bolts at the sight of Vera's lantern signal. Inside the walls, the village is hushed, though lanterns burn bright in the windows of the Elder's longhouse. Elder Bramwell stands near the central well, his face etched with worry, watching the gate as the battle-worn
Well, she's
party
better
enters
this time
the
though
square.
than before.
You're back. I heard the mountain growling.
Nope.
Was it the cave? Tell me the throat is closed.
We didn't close it.
Well, the elder still squeaking. I'm going to say that the elder had an accident as a kid, and now he's squeaking for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's a eunuch.
Mm-hmm. Also got a new image, see?
Well, now it's a proper.
It's a woman. She's a woman.
Maybe it always was a woman.
No, it was weirdly low. It said he wasn't male last time. Just a very bright pitch voice.
Hmm. He's talking to the elder, and Cosmo, you gotta turn in your bounties. Neo, if you wanna help me enchant my short bow with lightning, be pretty cool.
Try to.
And Pippa, you can talk to the elder, sort everything out, and get us our rewards. Put back the items you stole. Yeah. I didn't mean to steal your...
Go behind and slip the notes back in. Whoopsie.
I didn't mean to take all your ledgers. My bad. Your lock from your lost lover.
Thought it was something useful. I mean,
Taking a precious heirloom from him. Boom, 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 boom.
Cosmo heaves the weighted net bag from his shoulder. It hits the dirt at the Elder's feet with a series of wet, heavy thuds.
They are from the throat.
Elder Bramwell flinches at the impact, then leans down to peer into the bag. Her face goes pale as she sees the tangle of singed crimson robes and the lifeless, staring eyes of the cultists.
By the gods,
Oh,
is
God.
this the end of it? Did the darkness in the throat die with them? And what of Renard? Was that turncloak among the dead?
Vera Stone pulls the soot-stained map from her belt and holds it out to the Elder, her expression grim in the lantern light.
They weren't just hiding in those caves. They were planning a move on the City of Ancestors. Your village is safe for now, but these hills are crawling with something much bigger than just bandits.
While the village leaders focus on the grisly trophies, Pippa Tumblebrook slips away. She moves through the shadows of the square, her soft-soled boots making no sound on the packed earth as she reaches the longhouse. Using the silence of the meeting at the well, Pippa glides through the heavy doors and into the Elder's private quarters. With practiced, nimble fingers, she slides the heavy iron ledger and the velvet-lined box back into the wardrobe, closing the latch with a barely audible click before vanishing back into the night. Pippa reappears at the edge of the torchlight, stepping forward as if she had been there all along.
The cave is silent, Elder. We did a clean job. Now, about that bounty and the seal you promised.
Elaine Nabilium shifts his weight, leaning back against a weathered support beam of the longhouse with a sharp, knowing grin.
These folks have done your village a grand service, Bramwell. They've earned their coin and the seal. And I think it'd be a fine gesture if you let them use your smithy and some of your better enchanting supplies tonight.
Elder Bramwell nods slowly,
thanks, bud.
his gaze lingering on the bag of heads. He signals a guard to bring a heavy purse of florins and gestures toward the village forge. Flannel moves to the smithy, the coals still glowing orange in the hearth. He takes up the tongs and hammer, his serpentine eyes
Magical
reflecting the
Elder.
heat, as he begins the methodical work of forging his own arrows, pulling the metal into sharp, lethal points. Neo steps into the warmth of the forge beside Flannel. He begins to chant in a low, rhythmic hum, weaving silver-blue arcs of energy through the air. As Flannel holds his short bow over the anvil, Neo's emerald light fuses with the metal. The wood of the bow hums as it is infused with the crackling power of the storm, the runes along its length glowing with a faint, jagged white light.
Can I use the forge to finish these? I need the heat to set the lightning.
Elder Bramwell watches the display of magic and craft from the doorway, her hands trembling slightly as she grips the village seal.
Take what you need. The forge is yours, for the night. You've given us a chance to breathe, though I fear what this City of Ancestors news means for the rest of Highvale.
I guess,
What?
eh?
Huh?
What are you saying?
I don't know. Where the frick did the bow go? Does somebody... Oh no, it's right there. Really?
The bow still being made, or is it still need to go to the smithy first?
I can't tell. Is the bow done being made? Okay. Stats? Is that right? Huh. Cool. Does anybody want the bow?
I don't need a bow. I just chuck rocks.
Okay. Fancy bow. Should probably rest, shouldn't we? Get fully healed up, get our mana and stamina.
Me nah need a bow. What did I... Okay, we've all got a share of it now. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Where is the best place to clean my gear and get cleaned up? And I need a hearty meal for 3, just for me, and a place to rest for the night.
Elder Bramwell looks at the giant born with
Just
a
me.
mixture of awe and exhaustion, gesturing toward a sturdy stone building just across the square.
My wife, Marjorie, will show you to the wash shed behind the kitchen. There is a large tub there for you to scrub that grime away. The cook has a pot of mutton stew on the fire in the common room. Help yourself.
Eat well and sleep fast. If the cultists are moving on the City of Ancestors, we need to be on the road before the first light hits the peaks.
The party leaves the village square, crossing the muddy path toward the Broken Crown
Wait, what?
tavern.
No.
The 2-story
Oh,
stone building
yeah.
stands firm against the hill winds, its windows glowing with a dim orange light. Inside, the common room is warm and smells of wood smoke and dried herbs, filled with mismatched heavy furniture and a massive hearth that dominates the far wall.
This will serve.
Neo finds a quiet corner near the hearth and settles in for the night. Pippa Tumblebrook moves to a pile of soft wool blankets near the wall and drifts into a deep, dreamless sleep. Near the forge, Flannel leans against a stack of firewood, the lingering heat of the coals warming his scales. He pulls the principles of spatial manifestation and whispers of the unseen plane from his pack, his green eyes tracing the arcane script until his head begins to nod. The next morning, Flannel wakes before the sun clears the ridges. He slips out of the village to the lower slopes, returning an hour later with several mountain hares and a bundle of wild leeks and tubers. In the tavern kitchen, he prepares a massive pot of thick, savoury soup that fills the common room with the scent of roasted meat and earth. The group gathers their gear and finishes the meal, the weight of their new bow and the urgency of the cultist map lingering in the morning air. They step out of the tavern into the crisp morning light of Hillfoot Village, ready to move.
Hey,
We lost 2 of our party members.
and I didn't heal.
Yep.
Well, I guess we're bail with Geralt. Feels like a witch mode, though, to be honest. We found Roach and they rode off into the sunset.
Hmm. Okay. Did you get any of your stamina back, Cosmo?
I got a little bit, but it weren't like I've had a full rest.
You didn't say you rested.
Was somewhere I could rest. And a place to rest for the night. And then we didn't actually say I went and rested.
Why did we lose 100 florins each?
I guess because we stayed there.
I didn't say I booked a room.
I didn't. Yeah.
I just laid on a pile of blankets. I don't think that's worth 100 florins.
I
I
didn't
guess the
sleep,
same tactics.
apparently. I had food. Well, it said it was.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, the DM is trying to be sneaky.
But we don't all get that 100. You get that done.
Yeah, I know. You guys are gonna have to individually do it.
Oh.
No, it can be in one prompt, just being annoying.
You can write it. I don't feel like dealing with the narrator. I'll just add my 100, and otherwise, it'll get weird.
1 second.
You guys can just copy what I wrote. Oh, the DM.
Okay, dude.
Oh, my apologies, you cheeky sod. Anyways.
Well, change the narrator I'm about to create it, and I can tell it to be a nasty bugger. Can turn the narrator into a grumpy old guy instead, and they will talk like one. We're more fitting. I mean, I changed the narrative to behave differently in a horror setup. So it became semi-flirty and cutesy with me. Not want to be left alone with the horrors. Was funny.
Actually.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Shouldn't we have gotten 10,000 or 1,000 gold?
Should we?
Yeah, because we had 10 heads or 10 cloaks.
Or town pay us that?
I handed them in, but I don't think they.
That was called a van, whatever, in the big city that did that.
Okay. You're right.
Basically trying to make a farmer pay us. Let's see the journal. What was the other guy called? It was called. Where's his name? Interesting. You got young data for minions.
A giant coffee could be the size of an espresso for you.
It's not giant, it's strong.
We've already eaten, so we had you cooked 10 cooks as a meal. So
I do my best.
Pippa pushes off the wool blankets and rises with a long, noisy yawn that echoes through the quiet, common room of the tavern. She makes her way to the heavy timber counter, her footsteps light on the stone floor.
I'll need a mug of your strongest coffee and a bowl of porridge, if you've got it.
The cook slides a steaming wooden bowl and a chipped ceramic mug across the surface. Pippa eats quickly, the warm grain settling her stomach
Yeah, the
before
League
she
of
heads
Adventure
out
was
into
the
the
paid
village
us, I believe.
square. Nearby, Cosmo wanders the small cluster of stalls that make up the Hillfoot market. He approaches a merchant selling dried herbs and poultices, his massive frame looming over the small table.
I'm looking for 5 healing potions and a book, something on self-healing magic.
The merchant looks up, rubbing a hand over his balding head with a frustrated sigh. He gestures to a crate behind him that has been smashed open, its contents long gone.
I'd sell him to you if I had him, big man. Those cultist raids cleaned me out of every bottle draft I had, and the last traveler who carried bucks through here was dragged off toward the upper hills a week ago.
Cosmo grunts in disappointment and turns to rejoin the group, while Pippa finds a seamstress at the edge of the square. She picks out a pair of supple
it's like
leather
it looking
gloves
good
and
for
a
me
dark
finding
wool
these
hat,
health potions.
trading a few florins for the sturdy gear. As Pippa turns away from the stall, a small boy with messy hair and dirt-smudged cheeks scurries up to her, his eyes wide with wonder.
Are you one of the real heroes?
It's
The
a
ones
little-
who went into the cave and killed the monsters?
Hey, it's
The
my
boy
friend.
holds out a hand, revealing a small, perfectly smooth river
Might get a
stone
voice with makeover.
that glints faintly in the morning light.
Here. My Da says stones like this bring luck when you're crossing the water.
High above the square, Flannel melts into the thick needles of a pine tree, his dark scales perfectly matching the deep shadows. He watches the village perimeter, his eyes tracking the tree line for any sign of a lingering pyre scout. He raises a hand, attempting to pull threads of holy light from the air to form an arrow, but the energy flickers and fades, manifesting only as a faint, translucent glimmer that dissipates before it can take shape. From the shadows of the longhouse, Elaine Nabelemiel watches the party gather. He steps out into the light, his expression tight as he adjusts the strap of his needle launcher.
We've rested long enough. The map Pippa found shows they're moving on the City of Ancestors within the week. If we don't reach the Highvale scouts at the pass soon, we'll be fighting a blizzard as well as a cult.
He's right. Get your gear settled. We move north.
Hey, it's your friend that you give the onion. Ask him if he's still got the onion. Did he? Hey kid, did you eat my onion? I would like it back. I'm kind of hungry.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
I didn't lose my shield. I must have. I must have put it down.
Can I ask Nair what happened with it?
I don't know. I must not have picked it back up if I put it down. It could have broke, but I don't mind. At the minute, isn't if we could just continue for now. Let's hope I don't get any more heads, because I think my bag's too heavy at the minute.
At least you can swing it around like a thing and start
Give me
throwing.
like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, start pulling heads out and throwing them. Can have Neo like in charge of the heads as they're flying through the air with lightning or something.
Would it be on the undead cannonballs?
Chucking the heads at people.
Oh my god, in our other run, we can start taking heads and throwing them, and you can reanimate them in midair to start biting. So when they hit their target, they're biting. That would
be the other character, but yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. He did get him to start all the heads and stuff to start singing.
Yep.
If you noticed that.
Well, one head and Spider and the ladies in question was singing.
Yeah.
Seems to be only one head.
$173 seconds. I'll let you guys guide us to where we gotta go. I'm just a big giant. So there's not much I can do. You guys can search and make stuff and
You sleeping, Yahi?
No. Here. I was thinking what to write to the kid that gave me that stone.
Got
You guys
anything
have-
else?
you
Got anything
Okay.
else in your pockets?
give me the onion. Hey kid, give me that onion you just got off him.
The kid looks cool. Yep, on and gone.
I'll trade you for the onion.
Pippa reaches down and takes the smooth river stone from the boy's palm, tucking it into a pocket of her jerkin. The child beams, his chest puffing out with pride before he scurries back toward a woman watching from a nearby doorway.
You lot stay safe. If you find any of my stolen crates out there in the hills, I'll pay a fair price to see him back.
Near the forge, Flannel sets a small clay pot over the dying embers. He carefully extracts a viscous, translucent fluid from a vial, his own potent venom, and begins the methodical process of coating the heads of his arrows. Once finished, Flannel moves through the group like a ghost. He applies the lethal coating to Pippa's daggers, the edge of Cosmo's massive axe, and Neo's iron blade. The venom clings to the steel, shimmering with a faint, oily sheen that promises a slow, agonizing death to any foe it touches. Vera Stone signals the gate guards. The heavy timber bolts slide back with a groan, and the party marches out of Hillfoot Village, leaving the safety of the palisade for the open, wind-swept ridges of the broken hills. They travel southeast for hours, the jagged peaks of the hills gradually smoothing into a sprawling, grey-misted landscape. The air grows heavy with the smell of damp stone, and ancient dust as the terrain shifts from scrubland to the outskirts of a vast, silent territory. The group crests a final, rocky rise. Below them lies the wilderness bordering the city of ancestors. It is a sea of stone, thousands upon thousands of monuments, mausoleums, and weathered headstones that stretch as far as the eye can see through the thickening fog. Massive, crumbling statues of forgotten lords stand like skeletal sentinels over the overgrown paths. Vines thick as a man's arm choke the wrought iron fences of the closer crypts, and the only sound is the low, mournful whistle of the wind through the hollowed-out windows of the grand tombs. Flannel lingers at the edge of the tree line, his dark scales blending into the grey-green foliage as he watches the group approach the first line of mausoleums.
Okay. And then? Is the prompt still playing for you guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, and froze?
Yes.
It's just finished.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna refresh. Yeah, I need to refresh. Okay. Oh, what happened? You guys got weapons?
No clue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoops.
No, it says +1 -1. +1 -1. So I don't think we got.
Confused.
Wait, what? Why would I?
I coded your guys' weapons in Venom.
But I have my dagger.
Oh, so you took it off us.
I guess.
Yeah, but I did lose my quick dagger though. Don't see a buff to it though or whatever.
No. Oh, are these the Tomb Keepers? Okay, so they are human.
I gotta read the end of this.
Poisoned. Oh. I'll check his exact item name first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You have to confirm it.
Hope it doesn't break them.
Sigamos.
It's checking my axe because I say it's a chained axe, but it's. Wait, what? I didn't want. I've just got another. A venom-coated iron short sword, poison.
Yeah,
Okay, apparently I pulled your short sword instead. Not your axe?
It's because I mentioned the axe as a heavy chained axe, but the axe that's in here, it's a battle axe, because obviously it's not going to have that correct weapon. So it's
I'll let you guys you'll have to figure it out from here. I was trying to be nice. We've never had issues with me doing it before. I don't know.
It's a weird. I don't know if what going on.
Okay, my dagger become a misguided.
Yeah, mine too.
Just gonna ask it to remove.
Is anyone writing?
No.
No.
I break too much.
Come on.
So far, I figured out the best thing to do things is to avoid the narrator.
Why does it snow?
Is it done?
No.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. This is infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
Did it work?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Now I can equip it.
Okay.
Did it work? Are you done with the narrator?
Wait a moment. I'm seeing if it's equipped now. She didn't equip it, but she changed it, so it's now at least equipable. Okay. Yes, now I have it.
Okay. So are you done with the narrator?
Yeah. I don't want to talk to it.
Okay.
And he was sitting in his corner and feeling ashamed.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's sitting in a naughty corner.
I'm sitting in the corner feeling ashamed. I effed everything up. I was just trying to be nice.
No, I mean, narrator should be doing that for messing things up for us. Not keeping track of things.
I think you wrote in party.
I know. I did. I noticed. This is
Not the first time. I mean, easy.
no. I've done it many, many times. Well, that's all done. I don't need to talk to the narrator as much as that.
It's a bit annoying when you have to check his binary and always say, "Can you please verify me before you screw everything up?"
Yeah. Just removed one item, so.
You good?
What we're doing,
Or did I break
'cause-
everything for you too?
The dagger can be out of this.
Okay.
Well, at the minute, there's not much I can do apart from continue.
Well, I have 2 ability points. I mean, I could be creative part, I guess. Depending on actions.
I have 3, but I don't have anything like
At least it's too long. I
worth
have too many
using it
options.
on.
Let's see now. I had bark skin, beast sense, also quite big sense. Commune with nature, enter deep meditation to learn about the surrounding land, creatures, terrain, water, plants, and disturbances. Yeah, Feral Fury only works if I want to drive animals into a frenzy. Fogbank works if I want to obscure vision and muffle sounds. Grasping Roots is if I wanted one target to be dragged down into the earth. Gust of Wind summons a powerful wind to push back enemies, gather practicals, or clear fog. Natural Camouflage, blend yourself and others into the natural surroundings, becoming nearly invisible when still. Nature Armor is just defense for me. Nature Tongues just make it so, well, yeah, that's one I talk to animals, or plants. Primal Ward, create a ward against natural creatures, aberrations, undead, and construct easily approach. Sacred Grove, recognize and attune to a sacred natural place, drawing power from this ancient energy would be a buff thingy. Thinking of the wild is more interesting. Call upon nature to protect you. Plants shield, animals guard. The land itself conceals. So it's a 3-layer buff cannon. Or call for nature help in one way. That's new. Some beasts I did have before.
Flannel crouches by a low stone wall, his movements precise as he works with his alchemical kit. He draws a measured amount of his own dark venom, mixing it with crushed bitter cress and a pinch of volatile pitch into a small clay jar. He He seals the vessel with a wax-treated rag, creating a concentrated cloud of toxic vapor ready to be shattered upon a foe. With the jar secured, Flannel ascends a crumbling pillar at the edge of the wilds. He closes his eyes and focuses his will on the shadow wolf at his side. The creature's form ripples and stretches, its smoky fur lengthening into dark feathers and its paws sharpening into hooked talons. A massive shadow eagle lets out a silent screech before taking to the grey sky, circling high above the party as a watchful eye.
Watch the high ground scream if the shadows move.
Pippa Tumblebrook melts into the thick mist of the wilds, her small frame disappearing behind a moss-covered headstone. She moves from monument to monument, her eyes darting between the overgrown grass and the weathered inscriptions of the sprawling necropolis. She pauses near a rusted iron gate, spotting a thin, silver-grey wire stretched across the path, nearly invisible against the fog. Pippa pulls a small pair of snips from her kit and, with a steady hand, snips the line before it can trigger the weighted crossbow hidden in the eaves of a nearby crypt.
Someone's been busy. This isn't just to keep out the crows.
Pippa continues her reconnaissance, noting the way the weeds have been trampled toward the deeper tombs and the faint rhythmic scraping of metal on stone, echoing from somewhere further in. The wilds are a labyrinth of neglect. Collapsed vaults offer perfect hiding spots, and the stench of damp earth is punctuated by the sharp, metallic tang of old blood.
Keep low. This part of the city hasn't seen a friendly face in decades. Follow my lead through the shadow of the tall tombs.
Watch your step on the gravel. Those tripwires Pippa found won't be the only thing waiting for a heavy foot.
The group moves deeper into the wilds, the silence of the necropolis pressing in on them. They pass beneath the shadow of a colossal, headless statue whose outstretched hand points toward the heart of the tombs. They arrive at a wide clearing where the vegetation has been hacked away to reveal a series of open, plundered graves. To one side, the land slopes down toward the sunless depths of the descent. Ahead, the weathered spires of the Founder's Circle rise through the fog. A group of 3 ragged figures, scavengers by the look of their dirt-stained clothes and notched crowbars, freeze in the act of prying the lid off a stone sarcophagus. They stare at the heavily armed party with wide, fearful eyes, their knuckles whitening as they grip their heavy tools.
We just work in the scrap. We don't want no trouble with the League or the High Tombs folk. Just let us finish this one vault and we'll be gone.
Oh god. Well, I'm gonna grab the scavenger leader.
Yeah, you need to go to bed.
Yeah.
I guess we'll call it there for the night.
Okie dokie.
A new skill. Wait, who unlocked a new skill?
Can you not control my character?
We can't move on if you're not here.
No. It's on your account.
Your host.
Yeah, but I would leave it on so he could just write my prompt.
No, I wouldn't do that. It's okay. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on the bell, check out the link below for Discord tips, tricks. Always welcome if you want to game with me. That's where you're going to find me. If you're feeling first game fright, hit the drum bell. Love to have you part of the fun crew. Y'all be good. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.